channel. My name is Kati and today I'm going to show you how I set up my health journal in this Midori B6 Slim notebook, and I show you that I use my Diplomat Magnum fountain pen with Sailor Soboku ink on my gratitude journal or spread. So I write there the month, so July, and then I write the dates, and then I just write usually just one thing that I'm grateful for that day, or well, I do it in the morning, so usually I write what I was grateful for from yesterday. But this is just a quick setup for the coming month, and then I have to be always careful about if the month has 30 or 31 days. Then my second spread is for this tracking. So I track a lot of things, and here I just take myself a picture of the spread, so I don't have to turn the page all the time when I'm writing, so I can just look from a picture what I want to have there. And then I use these thick color dot pens for tracking, and I like these. The only thing that I don't like is that they get very messy. For tracking I use the Platinum Preppy fountain pen, the EF version, so extra fine, with this platinum carbon ink. I like this combination because it dries very fast and it doesn't smear if I highlight over. Then these numbers I write with the jet stream, or I use my stencils with the jet stream, and then I grab my paper poetry and my Hobonichi stencils that I use with this spread. There on the page I have a very strong magnet. I don't remember where I have gotten that, but it keeps my laminated piece behind the page in place so that I don't get any indentations on the other pages. And then it's just time to start doing the numbers, and first I write the July 2022, and this I have now made like 10 times quicker as it was in real life. And this whole spread, like this setup, took me about 25 minutes, so I can do this in under half an hour, and I think that's like amount that I can use every month, because I have to do this only once a month, so half an hour is okay, I think. And here I tried now to do the first number first and then the second number, and actually I didn't make any mistakes this time, so maybe this was a better way to do the numbers. Previously I have usually done the second number first, but this worked out fine with, well, not making any mistakes, but I didn't like how the numbers didn't I don't know, they are not in a nice line, which I would like them to be, but well, it's just a tracker, so it's okay. And here I took my other jet stream pen, which has 0.38 refills to write texts here, because I just have to write so small that I can fit everything there. So the numbers I did with 0.5, but I decided to try this finer nib here to maybe get the text more nicely there. And on the first page I track my sleep, so how well I zoned out, how was my sleep if I woke up in the night, and then how was my waking up in the morning and what is the sleep score that Fitbit gives me. Then I'm tracking my pain, my mood, my productivity, and then I write my daily steps, my zone minutes, and my resting heart rate. And these are stats that I get from my Fitbit app. On the right side, I track habits. First, my high five habit. Then if I write my morning pages, if I do yoga, if I have done a tarot reading, then if I have done my morning journaling, if I went outside, if I went for a walk, how many kilometers I walked, if I did some other exercise, then if I spent time with my spouse, if I was social. Then I'm tracking if I emptied my inbox, so emails, and then I track also my sugar intake with a color code. Then I track my water liters, if I did an oil pull, and then I track if I did my evening journaling, if I read a book. So this is more like an non-fiction book, what I track here, because I always read a fiction book before going to sleep. And then I track self-care, which I started in June, and I think that's a hard one to track because I don't have any list like how I know what is a self-care habit. So I really should write a list and decide what I count as self-care habits. Then I still had space for one new habit, and I decided to start tracking dreaming. So visioning a better future, and I have already an idea how I will do it. And of course I need a new journal for that and a new journal setup. And I will show you that when I have the setup ready and I feel like it's really working. If you have any questions or comments about my health journal setup, please leave them down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. See you next week. Bye bye.